Easy. Now, I'm probably going to get this video pulled down for exposing this, but the BBC have just peddled fake news right before my eyes. Just let's take a look at the clip.
Tonight at 10, an emotional memorial service in Minneapolis for George Floyd, the black man killed at the hands of 4 white police officers.
Did you get that? Killed by 4 white police officers. So, let's just have a look at the 4 police officers in question, shall we? There are the 4 police officers. The 2 on the left are clearly white. The guy at the top right is of Oriental descent, and the guy at the bottom right is a Mexican. So there you are. Right before my eyes, the BBC have just peddled fake news. I've caught them red-handed. Now, the question is, why are they doing this? Well, the reason seems to me is to be quite obvious, is because they want to stoke racial tensions. They want to make this about race. Because if they make it about race, that would mean that racism is at its worst it's ever been now under Donald Trump, which means Donald Trump must be removed at all costs. That's what this is about. It's an attack on Donald Trump. The Democrats in America have basically come out and sided with these, what they call protesters, which they're not protesters, they're violent anarchist thugs that have been burning down people's shops, smashing them up, beating people up. You tell me, what's that got to do with the protest of somebody who's being killed? Now, these 4 police officers in question, they're not white cops. They're not black cops. They are bad cops. They are corrupt cops. They are dirty cops. I don't care what colour they are. What they've done to this guy is disgusting, okay? I'll be the first to come out and condemn, and I will be the first to stand with anybody who stands against police brutality like this. In the UK, we've seen it. Just recently, look at this young lad that was stopped for apparently breaking lockdown rules. And when he asked the police, when he said to the police, I'm not doing anything wrong, they said, well, I'll make something up. I'll make something up. Squaring up to a police officer, how's that? Who are they going to believe, me or you? Right, now that's not quite exactly the same, but it's police brutality, right? The Democrats in America, they're basically siding with these violent anarchist thugs. One of them even, Rashida Tlaib, imagine my shock, has come out and said that she supports these so-called protests. But it's clear what they want is that they know, right, these Black Lives Matter lot and Antifa and the Democrats, they know what's coming in November. And they would prefer to see America burn to the ground rather than see Donald Trump take another 4 years in office. That's what this is about, okay? And in the UK, just exactly why we've been having demonstrations in London, I don't know, because it's got nothing to do with us whatsoever. But I've seen a lot of people congregating in small areas very close together to cause mayhem. So what's happened to the social distancing? I've heard also that ethnic minority people are at a higher risk of catching coronavirus, but don't seem to have stopped them all grouping together in rioting, does it? Where were all the police action? All this robust police action that's been going on with people breaking social distancing rules and breaching lockdown? Where's all the condemnation for these people that have come out? A Labour MP has even broken the lockdown rules to stand in solidarity with them, the Barry Gardner. But after all this hoo-ha about Cummins, and now a Labour MP has admitted breaking lockdown rules. So why are the media not condemning that? Why is that not all over the mainstream media? Labour MP breaks lockdown rules, just like they did with Cummins. So the hypocrisy stinks, okay? And not only that, I just want to show you something else before I finish here, because I want to know where all the condemnation is, or where all the protests are and all the riots are for her. Now we all know that's Emily Jones. That's the young 7-year-old girl that were killed by a migrant woman in the Bolton Park, and it's barely even surfaced on the media. Where's all the protests about that? So the BBC caught red-handed peddling fake news. This video might get pulled. It's what to be expected. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Easy.